Hey guys, Banner vs. Conquer here. It's time for a new Let's Play. Another GameCube game. Um, for those of you who saw my finale to Luigi's Mansion, you might know what game I'm LPing. Nintendo. Pikmin. A new Let's Play. Let's get started. Come on. Start a new file. By the way, yes, this is post-commentary. Like I said, guys, if you don't want me to do post-commentary, if you want me to do live commentary, I'll gladly do it if you want me to. But I'll shut up now and let's watch this cutscene. The impact site. My name is Captain Olimar. While traveling through space, my ship was struck by a meteor. I must have blacked out, and I awoke on the surface of a weird planet with so many parts lost. The skeletal hull of my beloved dolphin is a painful sight. The engine is gone. I'm stranded. To make matters worse, my atmospheric sensors indicate the planet's environment contains high levels of poisonous oxygen. My life support system can function for only 30 days. If I can't repair the dolphin by then, no, I better not think about it. I must find the missing ship parts. Okay, so let's go now, and what are you saying, Toxic? There's also something about this game. It's rumored that this game actually does take place, this planet takes place on Earth. So Almar's not human. That, obviously, and check this. And, whoa! Anyway, this thing's called an onion, even though it does not look like an onion at all. A strange thing has appeared before me. I had barely began my search when it reared up as if it were waiting for me. If it then dropped a single seed, what is it? Are you telling a story, Almar, or does this actually happen as of right now? Anyway, wait for this thing to grow. What is this? The seed that the onion drop took in the root in the soil, okay. Just an adorable little sprout. Okay. Pluck and... Okay, turned out to be a living creature, not a plant. And this is what we call a Pikmin. Pikmin are part plant, part animal, and part plant-like creatures. What I was saying earlier is that when this game takes place on Earth, that Miyamoto said that this game does take place on Earth. It's believed that he said that this takes place like many years after the human race is extinct, and there are no humans left on Earth. So, I guess that basically means that these Pikmin are basically us, pretty much. The new species that are on Earth, I guess. So, many years from now, I guess these little plant things are gonna be what we are. Yeah. Who knows what goes on in Miyamoto's head. Anyway, those pellet things that went in there, those were, I believe, also called onions, or also known as the Pikmin's prey. You put them in there, the Pikmin's onion home, and the onion will create new Pikmin. As you see, those early those onions said 1 on them, but they gave us 2 Pikmin for each one. If you put these onions into the onion home, if they have the same color, then you'll get double the amount of Pikmin that you would normally get. Like, since this one has 5, we're gonna put it into a red onion, and since that has the same color, we'll get 10 Pikmin. And now, since you have 30 days to get 30 ship parts, if you don't collect all 30 in 30 days, well, if you collect at least... Well, I'll explain it here. Now, you have to collect ship parts by, using your Pikmin, and you don't have to collect all the ship parts in this game. There are 25 required ship parts, 5 are optional to get. Now, there's a bad ending in this game, a normal ending, and the best ending. I'm gonna go for the best ending, obviously. Just looking for some onions. Or Pikmin Prey, I forget what these things are called. Anyway, pluck these Pikmin. Okay. Come on, let's do this. Okay, since we have 10 Pikmin, we can do something up that's coming up soon. Also, I'm gonna tell you guys right now, I'm not gonna do like 1 day for every episode. Since Sephiroth 1204 cannot watch a long episode, I'm gonna make it so that there's gonna be 2 days for each episode. So, if you guys are upset that there's not gonna be long episodes, blame Sephiroth 1204. Dislike all of his videos for me if you just hate him that much for that. What have I just done? So every episode will probably be like about 30 minutes. Now for this first day, you're gonna have to enjoy it while you last, since after the days after this, there's gonna be a time limit for each day. Every day will last 13 minutes. After that, night will fall, and then have to bring your Pikmin back to base, and basically the day ends. Need that Pikmin. Okay. That over there is a ship part that we're going to be getting later. Well, actually, just in a few moments. Excuse me. Pluck these. Yes, Pac-Man, yeah. You expecting me to read all this crap? Okay. By the way, so if you could probably tell already, this is the GameCube version. Of course, as you saw earlier in the beginning of this freaking video. But let me explain up. There is also another version that's specifically for the Wii that offers Wii remote controls. I'm not sure how they work since I've never played Pikmin with Wii remote controls, but who knows? It might feel good, or it might play good. But anyway. There's also a new play control for Pikmin 2, which never hit America. It was released everywhere else in the world except for America, which is bull. Amazing! There's no mistaking it! My ship's engine rests before my very eyes. By a stroke of pure luck, I have already stumbled upon the most important piece of my damaged craft. Fate has smiled upon me, but how will I get it back to the dolphin? Should I really use that voice for Olimar? I'm not sure. So speaking of the Dolphin, that's his ship. That's also the code name for the GameCube Dolphin. Kind of weird. Anyway, just gotta wait for those Pikmin to get that back to base. Poor ship. Oh, the ship's awesome in Pikmin 2. If you guys know what I mean, if you've played the game. Okay, come on. Almost there. Come on, my little picks. There we go. Somehow doing that just makes the whole thing stand up again. Yay, our dolphin looks less of a piece of crap than it already is, even though it still looks like it. Or looks like one, I mean. Oh, glorious! With the help of these Pikmin, I've taken a huge step back towards home. My ship can once again lift off. The glimmer of hope is beginning to burn more brightly. But what has become of the remaining parts? That search starts tomorrow. And this is... you're going to be seeing this every single night and every single day of this game. This little scene. Anyway, the Pikmin are going to the onions, where they can rest for the next day. By the way, did I forget to blame Sephiroth 1204 for these short episodes? Yes, because a video less than a half an hour in my book is a short episode. So people, if you're mad at Sephiroth, go ahead and dislike and flag all his videos. And troll him to oblivion. Gotta get 29 more parts in 29 more days. So basically, you can only... okay. So basically, you can only stay on this planet for a month. Well, it depends on what day this is taking place on Earth. Like, who knows, maybe day 2 is... March 18th. Who knows? Anyway, this is the Forest of Hope. My dolphin, yeah, Onions return with us. Anyway, bring out our Pikmin. By the way, in that first day, I forgot to also say, the total amount of Pikmin you can have on day 1 is 25, so yeah, we got the maximum amount. That's a yellow one right there, even though since it says 1, it's gonna give us 1 instead of 2, which the red ones would give us. I forget those things are called, so I'm just gonna call them onions, just like the ship onion. Anyway, call our Pikmin. Gotta wait for that one to rise. Come on. Pluck! Anyway, they're pulling out this grass, and they're gonna bring out some stuff if it'll come up. Hold on. Hurry up. That right there, that is nectar. Give it to your Pikmin, and it will... shut up, I'm gonna explain. It'll flowerize them. Flower Pikmin are basically stronger than leaf Pikmin. They can just do their job much better. Pretty much. Damn it. Come on. Now, there's a lot you want to do in this first day, so that you want to just complete on this, or second day to be exact. Anyway, have them break this. And while we're waiting, let's watch Olimar lay on the ground. I gotta tell you guys, Olimar is awesome in Brawl. He is. What else to talk about? Maybe some games coming out while waiting for these Pikmin to break this door. Pikmin 3, day 1 purchase. That game's gonna be awesome. It was originally gonna be for Wii, but it got delayed so many times, so it's getting pushed to Wii U. So that's pretty good. Having Pikmin definitely needs more storage. Open maybe at least 10 levels. I don't know, Miyamoto would think of something. By the way, I want to ask you guys, what do you think the plot will be in Pikmin 3? I'm thinking maybe... aliens attack Olimar's planet and kidnap all his people and Omar and the president and Louis have to save them. Maybe that could be it. Who knows? Who knows what the plot will be in Pikmin 3? Just Pikmin 1 and 2 are just awesome games. By the way, guys, I do not have any plans to Let's Play Pikmin 2. I do not have any plans. So, just don't ask me to LP it, please. Maybe I'll change my mind in the future, but for now, I don't have any plans, and oh my god, that almost ate a Pikmin. I forgot to name those enemies. Those are called, Bulborbs, I believe. Or Dwarf Bulborbs. They are the equivalent to Goombas in this game. I'm pretty sure Chug also said that in his LP. Yeah, those are basically enemies. They can devour your Pikmin. So be careful. I'm pretty sure I can name most of the enemies in this game, so I'll make sure to remember to say them when we first see them. 10 pellets, that's going to give us 20. Also, you can also carry enemies back to base and you can make them Pikmin. Okay. Bring these back to base. Don't worry, your dead bodies will give us some use. Thank God we didn't wake up their mother. Actually, now that I think of it, those dwarf bulborbs actually... Yes, eternal fuel. Yeah. Come on. This is our new ship part. But anyway, that big bulborb over there, from what I've heard, it's not actually related to the dwarf bulborbs. So I guess you could call maybe a babysitter or something, but I don't know. Even if they aren't related, I still like to think that they are. There is, though, another type of bulborb in this game that is technically... I mean, there's also another baby bulborb and an adult bulborb later in this game that are actually related, but we'll get into that later when we see them. That's not until, like, I believe later in this game. I'm not even spoiling anything. Let's just... Come on, pluck these. Keep pressing A to, you know, pluck these faster. So, that's a tip right there. There's a bridge over there we could build, but we're not going to do that right now. Instead, we're going to throw these Pikmin up here because there's a treasure up here. There are 2 treasures open for you in this first day. So let's get them up there. Go up here. By the way, don't bring the Pikmin over there because they cannot swim in the water. And we call these over here, and I believe some breads actually did fall down there, but let's go over here, and this bulborb, want to get behind it. Actually, wait, but first I have to get nectar. All these crappy flowers. Come on. There we go. And we found some flowers, so let's flowerize them. There's some rocks over there, which also count as nectar. Or places where you can get nectar, I mean. Come on, hurry up. Come on, give me some nectar, please. There we go, thank you, game. It's not being a jerk like Pikmin 2 was for Chugga, which he's still doing. This game is just awesome. I mean, it just is. Shock absorber. Anyway, you want to get behind this? Stupid thing. Yeah, I know. Want to get behind him? You want to quite literally bum rush him! There we go. And we lost a Pikmin? How did we lose a Pikmin? I mean, to my knowledge, the bulborb, when it dies, they can't squish your Pikmin. Also, let's carry this back. Somehow we've lost Pikmin, and I don't know how. Maybe the bulborbs can squish your Pikmin, but I don't know. Anyway, we got another deal with it back there. Well, let's first get this back and... Also, when you bring a ship part back, the Pikmin have their epic battle cry. You'll see right here. This nifty little device counteracts the shaking of always inexperienced and typical space flight. Moo! That is the most epic battle cry ever. Moo! 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 I don't know if they're saying moo or woo! Whoa! Whoa! Also, press down on the D-pad and you can make the Pikmin carry them all back to an onion, and you can make fireworks. It's actually pretty fun to do. Especially at nighttime. I don't mean nighttime isn't when the day ends, I mean when it's very dark out, but you still can't, but you're still going through the world. Come on. Anyway. There's a bubble over there, let's get him. Or ignore him. Yep, we're gonna get him. I believe this one actually did cause me trouble. Oh no, I think that's another one earlier that did cause me trouble. Now that I think of it. Let's get this back in. I'm thinking 40 Pikmin, damn! And I was also anyway, I was thinking do you guys think I should name Pikmin in this game? If you want me to. I will, if you guys want me to. Also, one annoying thing about the Pikmin is that they can trip sometimes and basically stall for time. Because of that. And some of these ship parts do physically appear on the ship, but some don't. Eternal fuel Dimano. This should light things up. No more candles for me! Moo! Woo! 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 That is the most epic battle cry of all time. No, the poor Pikmin are tired. Let's see, how many Pikmin was that? I'm gonna have to look back and see after I finish this commentary. Pluck these. I'm sorry if I'm really doing the same thing for like this same day, but trust me, this is just the beginning part of the game, and it'll be a lot different later on. Anyway, there's something over there that'll be important later. Anyway, let's break this down, and since we have a lot more Pikmin, this will be a lot faster. Almost got that dwarf ball warp sauce. I called Pikmin as soon as they finished stopping breaking the wall. That was pretty good timing. Anyway, get behind this and boom rush! Awesome. Anyway, what do we have here? Whoa! What do we have here? Come on. Come on, come on, come on. And we have a yellow Pikmin. Yellow Pikmin have ears, and which means they're much lighter. So with these Pikmin, they can be thrown at a much higher rate in the sky than red Pikmin. So they can get into higher places that red Pikmin can't. Also, yellow Pikmin have a special thing that no other Pikmin can do, is they can carry bomb rocks, which I'm going to be showing soon. Bomb rocks are used for breaking powerful walls that Pikmin can't break normally, and I guess for fighting enemies too. But there's also something I have to address about the bomb rocks. Originally in the beta of this game, all Pikmin were going to be able to carry bomb rocks. There is proof in the game's code that I think shows it. But it's just weird. In Pikmin 2, yellow Pikmin can't carry bomb rocks. In fact, no Pikmin can at all. They're a hazard. But to make up for that, they are immune to electricity in Pikmin 2. Which I don't think we have any electricity hazards in this game, but we do in Pikmin 2. Near bomb rocks. Woo! Originally, though, yellow Pikmin were going to be immune to electricity in this game, because there were going to be electricity hazards in this game, but they weren't. Okay. Talking about a lot of beta, I guess. I'm a nerd for that. My Zelda beta video should explain that. Oh crap, we had a Pikmin work on stupid Pikmin. That's the retarded Pikmin. It's the return of Sephiroth 12 Force ADC and oh no, 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 no. Oh, thank God. Anyway. Oh, sundown. Let's gotta break this other wall that's over here. Come on, yes, 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 yes. Also, by the way, when you have 100 Pikmin on the field and you bring an onion to, the onion house, what will happen is that you won't have to pluck the Pikmin. They'll just stay inside the onion. It's pretty cool. Okay, come on, come on. Also, in the later days, the yellow onion house will be will be next to the dolphin in the later days, but for now it has to be here. Anyway, just hurry and bring these here. Come on, guys. Hurry up, we gotta get more yellows. Anyway, do we have all our Pikmin? No, we're gonna lose one. Actually, no, now that I think of it, I think the other one was at base. Yep, it was. That's another thing. If Pikmin are at base, they'll be completely fine. They'll just go back in the onion automatically. You can probably tell because you saw it in the cutscene. Which is here right now. Anyway, let's get out of here. To the moon! You bullworms aren't gonna get any of my Pikmin. 2 days since impact, it appears that many of my ship's parts have landed in this region. If I can just recover the parts from of my radar, I should be able to use my radar screen. Yeah. It's a ship part we're gonna be getting later. Yes, taking damage. Go back to the dolphin to recover. I mean, we lost 3 in battle. That's okay. Next episode, we're gonna go back to the Force of Hope. See you guys then.